Wow, kakav je ovo spektakl bio.
Wow, what a spectacular start. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Mosaic Center in Zagreb to the grand launch of the Omoda and Jaecoo brands in Croatia and Slovenia. It would be all right for a very start to give a nice round of applause. Dear guests, we are here right at the moment when the regional automotive industry is rewriting the rules, and so allow us to share a new perspective with you and present the future of mobility signed by Omoda Jaecoo. As you will all see throughout the evening and in the period to come, this brand is not just another brand looking for its place. We're not talking about a highly ambitious plan to conquer this market, or at least try to be different. Omoda and Jaecoo entered the regional market as a well-considered response to the real needs of today's drivers. What are today's most frequent questions that drivers have? Is this a practical vehicle? Does it offer me? Does it fit into my lifestyle? Does it offer me safety in all situations? Is its design purely aesthetic, or does it also serve a purpose? There are many questions, but the most frequent one, at least for myself, can I find a model that satisfies all my needs and have a reasonable price at the same time? I'm pretty sure that today we will find the answers to all these questions, and I know that some of you have had the opportunity to see these models on a mini launch in July, and some of you were able to test them. And I'm sure you will like everything that we have prepared today. Thank you, everybody, for your support, and welcome to the new launch of the Omoda and Jaecoo, of a new regional automobility horizon. As I said at the beginning, this is a completely new approach. We will stick to that point. Today is not about the long monologues, but we would like to present you with the people who are here today who made it possible to show those cars today and to be presented to you today in Croatian and in Slovenian markets. This will be a form of a panel discussion, of a talk show, and I would like to invite today first of all, Thomas Schmidt, Chief Operating Officer of Grand Automotive Tavura Group, and Mr. Igor Dejanovic, Managing Director of Croatia and Slovenia for Omoda and Jaecoo.
Welcome, welcome. Are you excited?
Yes, of course.
Was it a good show at the beginning? Did you feel atmosphere? Something big is happening today.
Something very big is happening, and it was a great feeling.
Ah, great. So, Mr. Schmidt, what does for Grand Automotive mean welcoming Omoda and Jaecoo brands?
Before I answer your question, I would talk to the audience. First of all, dobar dan, dobrodošli, dame and gospodi. Thank you very much that you are here and attending this meeting. I also thank very much the dealers of Omoda Jaecoo who are also here today. And then we have our Chinese guests. Let's say the representative of the manufacturers. This is Mr. Edward Wang, who is the country director for the region. Edward, where are you? Yeah. Then Miss Aurora Xu, she's the brand director for Omoda Jaecoo. She came fresh from China here, and then she has to go to Czech and back home. So all the best, Aurora. And Mr. Falin Chen, who is the product manager. Very warm welcome. And I want two other persons. One is Mr. Lovro Šivković, who is the president of the Adriatic region of Grand Automotive. And it's also for Igor, also our finance director is here, Ms. Diana Soric-Hicktaler. Very warm welcome. Yes, what does it mean? We have a long time relation with Cherry International, more than 3 years. Since 2.5 years, we have Cherry products in the non-EU countries, you know, Serbia, Montenegro, Bosnia and so on. There we are by far #1 of Chinese brands. We have far more than 2% market share there after 1.5 years of sales. We launched very successful in Czech Republic. We will launch in Slovakia on the 17th. And we launched this week Cherry in Hungary. So we have a long tradition. But for our company, it has a big meaning. The Cherry International Group with Omoda Jaecoo produces cars that are really demanded in the market, which people can afford. Yeah, and it's a really good price, long warranty, excellent quality, so something where you can grow. And by the way, I have to say to Igor, thank you very much, because he was heavily and hardworking also to make it happen. And today, we are so happy to launch it here in Croatia and in Slovenia. And we believe in the success. Because as a group, in the last years, we were heavily growing, and we will do this year around 72,000 units of new cars and 3 billion turnover. So we are already a big number. And the start of this big number was here. So thank you very much. Enjoy the day, enjoy the evening, and you will love the cars. Thank you. Hvala lepo.
Thank you very much, Mr. Schmidt. Yeah, you can take that. Yeah, thank you, thank you. It was a great introduction. Igore, čuli smo gospodina Schmidta.
Igor, we heard Mr. Schmidt. What does it mean, the coming of Jaecoo and Omoda? What does it mean for our market? Can you explain to us who is Cherry Group? What are their results? Cherry Group is an automotive player who already for 22 years is the largest Chinese exporter of cars. They sold 16 million cars so far, and this growth in the past few years is very impressive. I will not speak very long, but I will show you a video which will summarize all the results in the past few years. So let's watch the video.
Some call it as a dark horse, constantly turning the impossible into reality. From a humble shed by the Yangtze River, it transformed the automobile from a luxury item into a household essential. It developed China's first self-designed saloon engine, a world-class China Heart engine. It was the first to set sail overseas, propelling Chinese-made vehicles onto the roads of over 120 countries and regions worldwide. In 2024, this dark horse made its debut on the Fortune Global 500 list, ranked 385th, drawing global attention. In 2025, it surged by 152 places to rank 233rd, making it the fastest rising car maker on this year's list. This is Cherry, a dark horse in the automobile industry that continues to defy expectations. For 28 years, it has galloped forward with unwavering endurance through cycles. True legends are not made in moments of brilliance alone.
面对这一个充满不确定的大时代，企业要用长期主义穿越周期，成为一家可持续发展的百年老店。
Cherry's long-term commitment in strategy, technology, globalization, ESG, etc. has enabled the enterprise to create breakthrough dark horse moments from 0 to 1, from 1 to 100, 1,000, 10,000. Long-termism is Cherry's 28 years relentless pursuit of technical innovations. Long-termism is Cherry's global footprint defined by the philosophy of in somewhere, for somewhere, and earning the trust of 17 million users worldwide. For 22 consecutive years, it has remained China's top exporter of indigenous passenger vehicles. Quality matters more than sales, and innovation is more rewarding than profit. Long-termism is also Cherry's commitment to ESG, creating a better future for the planet and humanity through responsible, sustainable action. According to Fortune, Cherry's rise is no coincidence. It is a triumph of long-termism. When explosive power transforms into endurance, Cherry is undergoing an accelerated transformation. Will Cherry become the next global automotive giant, a century-old brand in the making? We shall see.
Svaka čast. Uistinu,
was
rekla bih,
excellent.
impresivni
Such
rezultati. Ono što
impressive
možda nismo
results.
spomenuli da je
What we
Cherry
didn't mention
Croatia
is that the
i tech
Cherry
kompanija,
Group is also a tech
14.000
company,
patenata,
about around
stoji iza
14,000
njih.
patents
No, mene zanima kako
is
se
already
zapravo
behind them.
Omoda i Jaecoo
How
uklapaju
do
u njihovu
Omoda and
strategiju
Jaecoo incorporate
i koji
into
su
their
neki veći rezultati
strategy?
na
And
globalnoj razini?
what
Možemo
are
li
their
o tome
results
razgovarati?
on a global level? Can we talk about that? Omoda and Jaecoo are one of the 9 brands within the Cherry Group, and from the very beginning, they were designed as global brands, as exporting brands, not focused only to the Chinese market. And from the end of 2022, they sold over 700,000 vehicles. And the sales in Europe, which is envisaged as the main market, is only starting. Europe and European buyers are the real focus, were the real focus while designing these cars. So they thought about the safety, about how the European buyers think about safety in terms of vehicles. So today, besides Croatia and Slovenia, they are launching on markets throughout Europe, so that you can buy these beautiful vehicles in many European countries, such as Germany. So I think that domination is only beginning. So we are in the same group with Germany, so we're launching it today in Croatia and Slovenia. As I already mentioned, this will be a bit slightly different presentation. We want to present the team, because teamwork lies behind all this effort. So let's call them up on the stage. Yes, I will call all my team members who in the past 6 months, a year, have been collaborating, and they have been bringing this brand to this market. So whatever you will see today in the future, it's their
On je marketing and PR manager,
marketing and PR manager Jasmin Jan Ugarak, marketing and PR manager for Croatia and Slovenia. Then I will invite Mario Blažević, sales and network director.
Kristijan Anđelković,
who is country director for Slovenia, brand leader for expansion, and then Ivica Prilčić, after sales director, key for product experience in the after sales period. Hrvoje Zabavnik, product manager, expert for models, which we are presenting today. And you mentioned that Cherry is also a tech company. We have one innovation. I will also call our youngest team member to the stage. We're still trying to find the name for this robot or dog. I'm a bit... He's very cute. We don't have, he still doesn't have a name, or she, but you can vote on the Weekend Media Festival on their profile and choose the name for this robot. We will choose its name over social media. This is the Jaecoo dog. Okay, he can do tricks. Can he sit, be still? Yes. We will keep him still so he can sit down. Thank you. Maybe an applause for this nameless dog.
So hello, we presented you nicely. I believe you're excited because we reveal everything that you have been working on for the last months, everything that you wanted to say and didn't have a chance. Today you have that chance, so just relax, as our dog relaxed. Just be seated. I will not be very hard on you. I will be very curious, but I believe you're the right people to give me answers today. Jan, we will start with you, with the marketing and PR expert. It's in your job description to know what is the identity of Jaecoo and model that you want to send out to the world. Hello, everybody. Regarding the identity brand that we want to show the public, we want to show ourselves to the public who we are. These are the real representatives of the brand. We live that brand. Maybe it would be best for start to show us a video that would best describe that look, the way that we will present ourselves to the public in Croatia. So I guess the video will show us best what we can expect from our representation to the outside world. You could see on the video that Omoda and Jaecoo are young, modern, urban, tech-oriented brand. And this is the message that we want to send out in the world. And the public that we will cooperate with, we want that public to cooperate with, and this is the image we want to send out. We know that you represent that way in the global level, so what are your plans for Croatia and Slovenian? We chose the people who stand behind those brands that we collaborate with. One of the most important things is that how those people represent those brands and to see the shared values that we have. So first of the cooperation that we realized was with Weekend Media Festival, on which we are very proud of from several reasons. But in Weekend Media Festival, we recognize the real influencers that made a change on the Croatian and Slovenian scene, and they're 20 years old, and happy birthday to you this year. Finally, we can drive ourselves. Yes, you can finally drive. So please come from 18 to 21st of September in Rovinj. I invite you all. And we also are organizing a great party, and Jack Jones will come. The very well-known DJ, world-renowned DJ, will come to Weekend Media Festival on this party. This is not the only cooperation. You mentioned yourself, this is not only about the media, but also the fashion and design. So we had a launch in July where we realized this cooperation. This is a video of these geniuses that you can see on your video. This is the team from Envy Room. So Nikita and Vieko, hello to you all. You can see now behind me all of the cooperation that we have done with them. I wear their T-shirt tonight on me. You have also got them for presents, so you will have the opportunity to wear them tomorrow. So on 11th of September, they have their fashion show, so I invite you all to support them and share them on social networks. This is a cooperation that I personally am very proud of. This is a young team from Dubrovnik, They make really great things. If you allow, I would like to show you a video to get to know them, for them to show us who they are, and what they do.
We make floaties from 10 recycled bottle caps, which we shred into small flakes and inject into our custom-designed mold to create durable, extra-light frames. And just like the plastic caps we found floating in the sea, these sunglasses float too. The first edition will be available in 8 different colors, inspired by the sea as a reminder of their journey from sea waste to sustainable eyewear. If you break your frames, we'll shred them again and make you a new pair for free. Let's make a difference together, one pair of floaties at a time.
You had a chance to see now this Association of Maritime Recycling from Dubrovnik, and I invite you all to support their work because they do something really valuable for us. And this is our topic. The sustainable business is what we are very eager about. And so you managed to transfer this global strategy to the local market. What is the message for the public in Croatia and Slovenia? The message is that we offer really great cars for affordable prices, and we want people to enjoy their rides. And we want them to have the same feeling like we do when they ride those cars. And this is the image that we want to share with future drivers in Croatia. Thank you, Jan, very much. We identified the identity of the brand at the very beginning, but I believe you are all asking yourselves, where can we find them? Where are they sold? Mario knows the answer to that question. He's the director of the sales and network, and our director from Slovenia. Are there any places, any dealerships where we can find today Omoda and Jaecoo cars? Good evening, everybody. Of course there are. We are very aware that it's really popular to buy that car, but we want that feeling of excitement from the beginning to the end to last, from the moment they enter the car dealership to the very taking the car. We prepared 8 modernly designed dealerships throughout Croatia. Can you tell us the location, or is it a secret? It was a secret a month ago, so it's not a secret anymore. We can uncover this. We even made a movie about it, made a video about it, so we can take a look at it now. After we had a look at them, we can slowly go from south to east. Modulun Zadar, Krensen Rijeka, then Mokrice and Berislavić, GTL cars in Zagreb, IMC in Čakovec, in Slavonski Brod Bilić, and in Osijek, Atenca. Without them all, nothing would be possible. We can make a really nice story, but these are the first contacts for our customers. We are very pleased that they're all here today, so please, a big applause for them. I'm really looking forward to hopefully a great sales and cooperation. Congrats, and I believe that the sales will be successful. Let's not forget this is for Croatian and Slovenian, even though the honor is to Zagreb to have the representation here. say hello. I would like to say hello to all our newspaper from Slovenia and our partners and our guests in Slovenia that are here with us today. I can say that in Slovenia, something is happening, something is going on at the moment. We have 4 new partners. We will show them now. We will show you now. If we start from the coastal, then Autocenter Trobac in Ljubljana, Celea, and in Murska Sobota, Rac Automobili. We can say that until the end of the year, all of our dealerships will be completely equipped according to all standards of Jaecoo Omoda until the first half of the following year for some of them. And we are very proud that our business partners, sales and service centers, they have recognized the potential of this brand of Omoda and Jaecoo. We have made it possible to have a quality partnership that even customers themselves can have the real experience of Omoda and Jaecoo. How did you succeed in all of this? This was a really short term. We will see what happened. It would be too long to explain it all. That's why we made a video.
A možda ćemo ipak pričati. Ipak ćeš Mario morat produžiti taj dio.
I think Mario will have to talk a bit about this process. So the process was very complex. I forgot to say hello our architect Max, who first worked on the drafts of all these dealerships. Then we started with the outdoor exterior, then interior, all the signalization, all the standards of Omoda and Jaecoo brand. And according to the last standards, we can say some light effects haven't been seen in any other dealership of our competition. I would like to step in and say that I consider that this is the crucial part of the work that we have been doing for the past 12 months. Our partners in Croatia and in Croatia, all 12 of them, you saw who they are, they recognize the potential of this brand. They recognize what these vehicles mean and represent. And this investment, which you saw in this video, this is an investment that is valuable and it needs to be done immediately. They invested in these dealerships, which really look spectacular. You saw in this video this dealership which is being finished in Zagreb and in Slavonski Brod. All the 12 dealerships will comply to the standards of the producer. This is an important part of this strategy for all the buyers on the territory of Croatia and Slovenia, because we want to enable them the identical image of this brand. So we want them to have the same buying experience when they enter a dealership in Slavonski Brod or another one in Rijeka or in another city. So in this way, we show them that the brand has arrived here and it wants to stay here. This is very impressive. I wanted to add that the buyer, even in the metro, in Zagreb or in a smaller city, will have the same experience of purchasing this car. Yes, Nevena, this is a great conclusion. I've learned something today, obviously. Marian and Christian, thank you very much. This was very interesting to find out how you worked with the dealerships and how these salons will look like. So, for example, I have arrived to a dealership. I want to buy a car. I like the design. I like the identity, the brand. The price is affordable, but I started driving and there's an incident that happened to me. What do I do in that time? Can I call someone? If it's you personally or someone else? Thank you, Nevena, for this interesting question. I have an experience that will it's very rare because of the quality of our brand, but if this happens, you will not be alone. We additionally want to confirm that our cars are reliable, and we want to enable our buyers warranty of 7 years or 150,000 kilometers, which is more than the competition. Of course, there is a road assistance 24/7 for Croatia and Slovenia and all the other European countries. It is very important also to mention the availability of spare parts. Our logistics center in Novo Mesto is ensuring it, but our technicians are going through extensive training. I can also say that our logistics center, along with our technical center, are something that we are very proud of, and they are leaders in this area. But let's take a look at another video about this topic. So Nevena, I hope I convinced you about the level of quality which we will offer to our buyers without a compromise from the very beginning. I admit I am now sure, but I thought of something. We had the storytelling about the brand identity, about the dealerships and the interiors, but we forgot one important aspect, which everyone wants to know. What is below the hub, below the bonnet? So our product manager, Hrvoje, knows every single detail about these cars. Of course, he will not tell every single detail about them, but I'm sure you can ask him personally about it afterwards. So for real experts and us amateurs, please explain to us, what are we buying? Thank you, Nevena. So we gathered here today to present to you our models. Our colleagues have explained the whole process, but you are here to get to know our models and what we offer. We think that our models are a best buy on the market. First of all, models are equipped with 21 systems of roadside assistance and security assistance. We implemented all the safety standards. Regarding Jaecoo, we have technology of additional equipment. What is important here? With the Omoda models, Omoda, but also Jaecoo, because they have the same engine, a 1.6-liter petrol motor with 140 horsepower, with a 7-gear transmission. Omoda is a CSU segment. Regarding the equipment, what I would like to stress out, the model comes with 18-inch alloy wheels. There is a panoramic roof, sport seats which are heated and also ventilated. And with the interior, it is equipped with induction chargers, so chargers for mobile phones, 50-watt power. I would also like to stress out another thing, which is very important because it shows how our producer thinks about every single detail regarding this product. With this induction charger, you also have one more slot which serves as a ventilation, which cools down the cell phone AC. So when you connect Apple CarPlay or Android Car, that mobile phones start heating up, but our producer thought about the health of your cell phones as well. What I would also like to stress out is 12.3-inch cockpits, two displays, one in the cockpit and one is in the infotainment system, and also automatic AC with filters, which filters the air inside of the car with ionized particles, so that you breathe in fresh and healthy air. Also the cruise control, adaptive cruise control, so that the car follows the vehicle in front of you, but also that you stay inside the lanes. So not only, it also takes into account all the other objects. For example, in the other lanes, if the car starts getting closer to the truck in the other lane, it will start moving you back into the center of the lane. From the inside, you have also the ambient lights. The car looks amazing from the inside. The materials are of highest quality. They are a touch screen. There is a touch screen display.
What I would like to point out that Omoda 5 is delivered in petrol version, and up till the end of the year we'll have a hybrid version. And today we will present you another model, Omoda 5, and this is our electric model. Our electric model, Omoda 5, is with 61 kilowatt battery with a power of charging of 80 kilowatts. So that means, Nevena, you will travel with the car. You will have no problems in arriving with the car at your destination. I know that women like to stop on the way more than once. And you can charge it on the way. How long will it last? It's 30 to 80% in less than half an hour. So it will take you to drink a coffee and eat a croissant, and you will be ready to go. That's great. Thank you. I will now transfer to the other side. Our other flagship is Jaecoo 7. Just like Omoda 5, it comes with an 8.6 engine, 145 horsepower, and 1-degree gear. It's in SUV segment. You have a model with front drive and 4x4 drive. Great thing about it is also that it has a panoramic roof, electric cover of the trunk You know, Nevena, when you go shopping, you know how it looks like when your hands are full. You know when, yeah, you mean when I open it with my foot. Our electrical trunk works that it suffices to approach it and it will open itself in several seconds and make shopping really easy for you. Double screens inside. You have it in 2 sizes, depending on the equipment. Ambient lighting, 19 alloy wheels. What we have else of with Jaecoo 7, this is our plug-in version of the model, Jaecoo 7 SHS, super hybrid model, which comes with the same equipment, with 1-degree gear and with petrol engine, and whose power is 255 horsepower, kilowatts. So you can go over 1,200 kilometers from charging the car. And I believe this will make all the distances possible for you without any problems. Regarding the charging itself, you have an AC classic charging. You have a DC charging as well, with a power of 40 kilowatts, sorry. And of course, since it's a plug-in, it works as a hybrid too. You have an electrical engine that you can use. And if the so you can pass through to the battery when there's no more petrol way of driving. What we want to point out today, apart from the models that are currently offered, that we are the first ones in Europe that present you the complete product range of Omoda and Jaecoo models at the market. Nobody showed them before us. I would like to present to you today the new Omoda 9. And the absolute premiere, the new member of the family, Jaecoo 5, and its electrical version, Jaecoo 5 EV. You will have the opportunity to hang out with those vehicles later on. I believe that you will be held for quite a long time with our vehicles. We have all been very attentive to your presentation, and thank you very much to those innovations that we have the premier opportunity to see today. For Igor, your word is the last one. Do you have anything to add? My word is the last one, yes. I had a prepared speech, but I decided not to follow it. I'm impressed of the success that we achieved right now to explain everything. These last 10 days were very intense, and 24 hours were really intense. And I said to myself, we will survive, it will be good. You have been really great. We have showed everybody the fraternity that we have. This is a project led by Heart, and this is a global strategy that we're having. This is a global strategy of the brand, and we are only coming to the market. We are only entering the market. We have been connected with the Weekend Media Festival, with the Envy Room. This is the main dealer that Omoda and Jaecoo support at the global level, and this is the accent that we want to have on a sustainable business that we want to show. This is a global strategy that it's not that this is a global strategy, the strategy that we will do one day. We wanted to show that this is what we do right now. This is it was a really great presentation from my colleagues. And what we presented best is the network that we have. Without our network, nothing would happen. These are the 12 dealerships that really recognize that this brand has a value, and they decided that their future is with that brand. And again, I will applaud you myself, because I believe that you have made the right decision. And the vehicles that you see today here, for the first time, you can see them in Europe, and for the first time in Europe that people have the chance to see the complete product range of Jaecoo, of Omoda 5 that is on stage. This is the phase 2, a new facelift. This is the premiere in Europe of Omoda 5. This is a new Omoda 5 that is available in dealerships from mid-October this year. Hrvoje talked about, I will not go on about the equipment. What I thought about this morning when we prepared this event, I told myself, okay, Hrvoje will present the prices, Hrvoje will present the vehicles and characteristics of the specifics. What about the prices? I was sure that we have a really good prices, but then I calculated and calculated, and then I said to myself, the trust is key here in every business, and those who will be the first to show them trust, we will do something for them too. You can expect from Omoda and Jaecoo. You can see all the equipment from the start. This is the start equipment. It's in Slovenia 23,990, in Croatia 24,990. Though this is only valid for a purchaser that will show us their trust until the end of September. This is a special launch offer. Regarding the Jaecoo 7, like Hrvoje explained already, it's a SUV segment. It's a completely equipped vehicle. On this version that you see before you, all available and luxury equipment is inside, and everything that you could possibly wish for. It's for Slovenia, it's 28,900, and for Croatia, 29,900. All the equipment that you see here on the screen, and for the this is the special offer for launch offer is free metallic paint for all the buyers that will show us their trust until the end of October. Jaecoo 7, Hrvoje did not mention it, but it's except 4.4 times 2, it's in 4 times 4 version. It includes also a lot of other luxury and non-luxury equipment. Price for Slovenia is 31,900, and in Croatia it's 32,900 euros. And as a special launch offer, free metallic paint is offered. Regarding this 7 hybrid, also free metallic paint. For Slovenia and Croatia, the price is 35,900 euros. And other novelties, we cannot uncover everything for you at the very start, but this is what we have prepared so far for the very beginning. As time will pass, as the sales will go, you can expect more from us. This is it for now, for the start. The best would be right now is to take a look at the vehicle and judge them yourselves.
Igor, thank you very much for telling us what the prices would be like, because everyone wanted to know this detail, especially our audience. I will also congratulate all of you. You were excellent. Please, one huge applause for Jaecoo Omoda brand teams. Of course, Igor and Mario and Christian, they all mentioned their dealerships, how important they are. So once we finished with this part, I will also ask you to come to the stage so that we make a group photo and have a memory on this day. I have to thank you, the audience, all the journalists, all the dealerships, guests, partners, and so on, for attending this event. Enjoy the rest of this evening. You can, of course, take a closer look at the vehicles. You can ask everything what you want, and you can network a bit with this Omoda and Jaecoo brand teams. So the sustainability is already here, it's cool, it's fun and innovative. Thank you very much.
Oh, ide i on.
And the dog will also join you.
Opa. Hoćemo ga pozvati na piće isto kao i sve druge.
Maybe we can invite him for the drinks later. I invite you all for drinks and for meeting this robo dog.